Realme's momentum could not be stopped. Pushing the boundaries of tech and great offering, Realme Philippines has established itself as a major contender in the smartphone arena here and around the world. In fact, in a recent report, Realme breached the 50 million smartphone unit sales in just under 2 years. And they're not about to slow down with the launch of yet another Realme smartphone that will surely welcome more Pinoys in the Realme family. Hi, my name is Colin and this is our look and review of the Realme Narzo 20, an entry-level gaming offering from Realme. The Realme Narzo 20 is unique in a sense that it steps outside the typical Realme numbered series. With the large Narzo 20 text written on the familiar Realme yellow box, we already know we're bound to get something slightly different. Design-wise, the Narzo 20 sports a far different aesthetic than that of the recent Realme releases. Whereas the Realme 7 series relied on nature's mirror as their design inspiration, the Narzo 20 reminds us of tech-savvy Chevron with its stylish V formation running down the center of the unit. In fact, according to Realme, the design inspiration is the V for Victory formation, clearly having a more jovial feel and reminds us of the superbly fun design brought about during the Realme 6 series. V for Victory, how about that? Even the colorway name is exceptionally gamer-centric. What we have here is the Blue Blade colorway. However, if you want a more subtle color motif to complement your gaming lifestyle, you can opt for a silver one called the Silver Sword. Really driving in on the gaming aspect, the Realme Narzo 20 is being powered by a pretty sturdy gaming chipset from MediaTek Helio G85. This is coupled with 4 gigs of RAM and a large enough 64 gigs of internal storage that's expandable up to 256 gigs via a dedicated micro SD slot. For an entry-level phone, we were surprised how the unit could handle games well. While it might not give you the smoothest ride, it will let you play games without putting everything on low. In fact, we were surprised that upon checking the default setting on Mobile Legends, the phone clocked the game at high in terms of graphic settings. And not a lot of entry-level phones will dare do that. We even dared try the ever-popular AAA game that's taking the world by storm, Genshin Impact, aka Breath of the Waifu. And the Realme Narzo 20 will allow you to play this game, just with some noticeable frame drops. We recommend following the phone setting and keeping everything at low, so you can play this game without much hassle. On Asphalt 9, we did notice some animation spikes, but they were mostly split-second in nature and didn't distract us from completing the race. What's surprising perhaps is how smooth League of Legends Wild Rift is on the Realme Narzo 20. The default setting of the game is at high and we didn't notice any slowdowns or frame drops at all. From the various games we played, it seemed that MediaTek Helio G85 seemed to prioritize graphics over maxing out smoother frame rates, or at least tries to strike a balance between making sure that your game still looks pretty and you being able to play the game with just a bit of hiccups here and there. So the choice falls on the user now. So yeah, do you want more stunning graphics or smoother gameplay? At least you have the option to decide on that. While gaming is the main focus of the Narzo 20, what's a smartphone if you can't consume your favorite media on it, right? The Realme Narzo 20 has a large 6.5-inch mini-drop display with an HD+ screen resolution, so you can enjoy spending hours on Netflix, throwing down on your favorite mobile games, or abusing the replay button on the latest Twice music video. And while we hope for higher screen resolutions, this is pretty decent as it is, especially on this price point. Now we'll get into that in a bit. As for optics, the Narzo 20 is packed with a triple AI camera at its rear, starting with a whopping 48 megapixel as your main shooter. This is followed by an 8 megapixel ultrawide and a 2 megapixel macro camera. Again, pretty decent for what you need it to do. The only caveat is the phone tends to suffer a bit during low light situations. While there is night mode in place, it does come off a bit grainy and has a bit of a noise if you don't have enough ample lighting around it. But given proper lighting, the phone can produce pretty amazing images. For those that love selfie, the phone is equipped with 8 megapixel wide angle camera. It takes decent selfies and the beautification mode doesn't seem so overblown. Now powering all of this is a whopping 6,000 mAh powers of battery, one of the largest at this price point. The 6,000 mAh powers can last you up to 45 days in standby mode according to Realme, or 117 hours of music, 25 hours of YouTube, or 19 hours on Instagram. On gaming, however, depending on the type of game you play, you can drain your battery pretty quickly. An hour and a half of rotating through Genshin Impact, a couple of rounds of Wild Rift, and Asphalt 9 drained the Realme Narzo almost about 20% of battery. But then that's where the 18-watt super fast charger comes in play. Sure, it's not industry record-breaking 65-watt charger or a 90-watt charger even. However, 18 watts isn't that bad considering 6,000 milliampere hours of battery should last you pretty much the entire day, and then some. Perhaps one of the key factors that we're excited about the Realme Narzo 20 is its price. Priced smartly at 7,990 pesos, the Realme Narzo 20 is a great entry-level contender. Here's more, if you want to get the Narzo at almost 1,000 pesos less, better be one of the first ones to get this on 11/11 at Lazada. Already getting a 500 peso discount. If you purchase via Lazada wallet, you can get an additional voucher that gives you 400 pesos off. Use that and your Narzo 20 drops down to a mere 7,090 pesos. Now that's great value. Personally, we can recommend this for those wanting to have a bit more power than the usual entry-level phones out there. It's also a great companion for those studying at home. But really, we know you're in it to game. Come on, mga excuse nyo kay nanay ha? And that's it for this quick hands-on and review of the Realme Narzo 20. So what do you guys think? Do you think the form factor and the specs is sulit for the price that it commands? Let us know in the comment section down below. And for more Realme Narzo 20 stories, check out ungeek.ph. We'll be putting out more stories there. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Just hit the subscribe button down below and then click the notification bell beside it so you know when we've come up with a new video. And with that guys, my name is Colin, and if you've watched until this point, maraming salamat po. Guys, please keep safe, keep healthy, and as always, keep on gaming. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.